last thing we'll see together in this course would be, now that you know how to code mostly, so with this outline you really know how to code. Um, uh, with this with knowing how to code, it's nice, but it's better to know also the coding sides. There is an extension of this course on the coding side. Here there is already a little snippets on coding, so you know how to code well. So first of all, you use for space indentation and no tabs. So instead of using tabs here like this, you use for spaces, because yeah, it is readable. You can because there are some IDEs, text editors that really take tabs for something else, and yeah, better use spaces, always spaces. Verb lines, so that they don't exceed 79 characters. So if you have really two long lines like this, you have like a pair like this that is going till like this. This is more than 79 characters. So what you do, you verb them. You put them here, so it's more legible. Yeah, more readable. And yeah, use blank lines to separate functions and classes and larger blocks of larger blocks of code inside functions. So always, yeah, you have a we will see about classes shortly, but always use a blank line after your functions and classes, function definitions and class definition. When possible, put comments on a line of their own, not comments. Comment not here, but more here. Use docstrings. Always use docstrings. Always when you use them. Use spaces around operators and commas. Always like spaces after commas and around operators. It's for readability. It's really useful. There's some people who really don't know how to do this, and this is really important. Name your classes and functions consistently. Classes, they should be named in upper camel case. This way, this is how you name as an upper camel case. For functions and methods, they have to be in lowercase with underscores. Always use self as the name and the first method arguments. We'll dig into arguments later, but they are like functions of classes that are inside classes. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we'll dig into it later. Don't use fancy encodings if your code is meant to be used internationally. Python defaults UTF-8, so just don't create some encoding that is not ASCII because it won't be readable. And likewise, if don't use non-ASCII character in identifiers if there is people that speaks different languages collaborating on the project.